We chose Erica because she's famous for keeping her cool in all situations. Okay, so now we get to the diplomas. I'm going to ask you, we're going to read your names. Aaron is going to help me with this. Aaron? We're going to ask you to come up on this side and go back down and sit down for the last few minutes of this ceremony. Let me tell you what we're giving you. It's more complicated than you think. First of all, there's this. Okay? You don't have to read it. It's actually, it looks like a diploma, but I have to say it is not a diploma. In fact, we've put at the bottom some boilerplate, making sure that nobody uses this as a diploma. It took us a long time to design the text here. The problem is that in order to give you an actual diploma, we have to record all of your grades, do a lot of administration. About a third of the class is not even here because they're abroad, so we can't close their diplomas before January, maybe March. It's going to take us some time, so we've designed a piece of paper that says, upon the successful completion, blah, blah, Tel Aviv University will award.
It's a woman.
It's a promise. It's in my neck of the woods, it's what we call a futures contract. Then we have a picture of the whole class, which we took before people started to travel all around the world. It's a very nice picture. It's in front of this building, and you'll recognize all of your friends. And then, at the beginning of this program, we asked you, before you got in, we asked you to write some essays about who you were and where you were going. And we have run those off and printed them up and sealed the envelope so that you don't have to share these thoughts with anybody else, but just so you know what you told us, why we let you in. And then we have some paperwork. You're about to become members of the Recanati Alumni Association. There's a piece of paperwork here. And we need some official stuff from you. We have to, there's some paperwork, bureaucracy. That's what universities are all about. So that's what we're about to give you. We're going to do this in alphabetical order. Aaron, you want to read the names, and I get to give up.
Sure. Where do you want me to stand?
I'm going to stand here, and you're going to stand there.
Okay. First, I can't believe that we're here, and I'm so proud of all of you. And I just want to again say Mazal Tov and congratulations. And this is very exciting for us and you. So, okay. Brian Avil.
Are you supposed to stop and have a picture taken? Go ahead.
Maria Altschuler.
No, this way.
I still have to sign not the future contract, the contract.
Shlomit Ben-Artzi. Afshid Bitahun. Jonathan Bloomfield. Jeremy Barbet Adonayo. Thomas Burke. Amelia Klotzy. Talia Drury.
Good luck.
Alexis Dweck. Juan Feng. Erica Funk. Elan Golan. Tracy Goldstein. Laura Graber. Joshua Gray. Andrew Hamilton. Mikhail Hanan. Lara Hamis.
Thank you for your help.
Nina Cole. Alisa Kopanova. Sean Kreiser. Yana Kutikova. Tomer Lapid. Alexandra Makagon. Chaim Margolis. Gargi Mohan.
Gargi, let's do this again. So it doesn't matter.
Never mind.
Abimbola Pariola. Natalie Peled. Martin Polak. Ari Praisman.
Good luck.
Nathan Rickman. That's his new baby in the back crying. Liran Robbins. Olga Rubanovskoya. Benjamin Rudin. Israel Sadovich. Talia Schmidt. Sofia Sujomovic. Guy Sneer, Ilana Samir, Terry Wang, Dana Yellen, or Tamir.
Otherwise, you wouldn't get any video.
Good luck.
And last but not least, Adina Zygmunt.
Okay, before we go, before we throw the hats in the air, on a slightly serious note and a Jewish note. So this Shabbat, the Parashat HaShavua, the weekly Torah reading is called Re'eh, and it starts off Re'eh Anochi Noten Lifnechem Hayom Bracha V'Klala. In the King James version, this is translated as "Behold." But those of us who know modern colloquial Hebrew, Re'eh really means look. So it says, "Look, I set before you this day a blessing and a curse," and then it goes on to explain that the blessing is if you follow the commandments, and the curse is if you don't follow the commandments. I have to say, I'm not a terribly religious person, so I'll drop the religious part of this, but in Jewish tradition, this blessing and curse and behold, like look, is interpreted as an expression of free will. It's your choice. You can do good, you can do bad, you can decide. So you guys, you're an amazing group. You really have a lot of gifts. You came with a lot of capabilities. I hope, I think, I believe that a lot of these capabilities have been strengthened both by the program itself and certainly by associating with so many wonderful other people. It's been a very intensive year of studies and work and fun. And now it's over, more or less. And how you use these capabilities is up to you. Of course, you have to use them for yourself because we're capitalists. We think that there's no great shame in starting with yourself, materially and spiritually. But you have a big challenge. You have a long life in front of you, and the challenge is to make these gifts socially useful. It's your choice. I know you'll make the right choice. It's up to you. We all wish you a lot of good luck. So that's it. Now, we're going to ask them all now is where the whole place breaks apart. So before we break apart, let me just make an announcement. You're all invited to join us for dinner. Dinner is on the 49th floor of the round building in the Azrieli Center. Those of you who need bus transportation, it's a restaurant called 2C, because it has a good view, I guess. Those of you who need bus transportation outside at Gate 5 of the university, there's a bus waiting for you. If you go by car, you can park in the Azrieli Center, go to the 3rd floor, which is the mall, and you can take the elevator from the 3rd floor to the 49th floor. So, are the photographers ready? Everybody's going to throw their hats in the air. This is one of the most... Yossi thinks you should throw your hats into the audience. On your mark, get set, go.